going to ask um, if we can now go to Gustavo, Dr. Gustavo Cataldi. He's going to do a PowerPoint presentation. So over to you, Gustavo.
Well, I came from Argentina, as you know. Homeopathy in Argentina has a very long tradition. We have a master, Tomás Pasquero. Maybe some of you know about him. Pasquero was a disciple of Alfred Grimmer, who was disciple of James Tyler Kent. Then my inheritance is Kentian school, a classical school. And I was headmaster of the Pasquero school for 12 years up to 2016, up to the last year. Now I'm talking to you as a representative of, as an officer of LMHI, but I have my experience there in Argentina for 30 years of medical doctor in homeopathy. Then, about the integration, this is the countries where homeopathy is integrated into the health system. Brazil, India, Mexico, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, United Kingdom, and Cuba too. Homeopathy is officially recognized in several countries in America and Europe. In fact, the World Health Organization has stimulated the integration of the so-called traditional, complementary, and alternative medicines in health system. Between them, homeopathy is the most popular in Europe and second most popular in Asian Southeast. In Argentina, homeopathy is not integrated nor recognized, but the prescription is, of the homeopathic remedies is legal. A study of 540 patients treated in the external consultation room of the General Internal Medicine Program of Hospital de Clínicas in 2002 show that 121 of them, 22.4%, took homeopathic remedies, and that the 84.5% of them evaluate their result as very good or good. The integration of homeopathy to the health system in each country is an act of justice towards a therapy that persists in spite of the attacks against it since it was discovered. The first ones to be benefited with this integration are the patients, who are able to access an holistic therapeutic system with less cost for them. The lack of collateral effects of our remedies gives the patient a better therapeutic possibility. Apart from that, the benefit produced by the homeopathic remedy when it is aimed to heal the chronic disease, understanding it as our philosophy does, puts the patient in the situation of having less clinical problems, which results in their well-being. Besides this, the reduction of the cost is also beneficial for the government, since the investment should be smaller. In addition, the rationalization of complementary studies and the reduction of iatrogenic effects that may produce remedies used by standard medicine also contribute to reduce the cost of detention. In this regard, it is good to remind a recent study published in the British Medical Journal, which show that medical errors are the third cause of death in USA, and between them can be found the use, abuse, and the collateral effects of conventional studies. Then, third cause of death, error medicals. Macari. Several studies that have been performed show not only the efficacy of the results in recovery, but also the reduction of costs in homeopathic treatments. In 2001 and 2007, multi-center studies, international integrative primary care outcome studies, show a comparison of the results in the primary health care of patients with severe disease of the upper respiratory tract. The first study gathered 456 patients who were treated by 30 physicians in 6 clinics of 4 countries. The 82.6% of the patients treated with homeopathy solved their symptoms in 14 days, in comparison with the 68% among the ones who received conventional treatment. In 2005, Witt and others published a comparative study between homeopathic and conventional treatments regarding their response, including quality of life and cost in Germany. A total of 493 patients, adults with chronic disease or children, were distributed with 101 homeopathic physicians and 59 conventional physicians, and were evaluated with questionnaires of severity of symptoms according to the patient and the physicians, and quality of life 12 months later, and economic impact of the treatment. The changes in the evaluation of the symptoms according to the patients were positive for the group treated with homeopathy, and the evaluations of the physicians were similar except in the group of children. Additionally, the improvement of quality of life was favorable, and there were no difference regarding the cost. So on, there are another studies. All these studies show that what homeopaths already know, the usefulness of homeopathy, confirm its benefits for the patient and its utility regarding the cost and quality of attention if it is integrated into the health system. Regarding the benefits of its integration for the community of homeopaths, we reasonably could expect less attacks against the practice, although this still happens, for example, in the United Kingdom, despite the fact that the integration exists. Poitevin and Manchanda, in a work, have already pointed out we would have benefits regarding education and a more qualified practice with policies of entities that control it, and more possibilities to develop clinical and basic research. The integration to a health system where the hegemonic paradigm is the one of the in the one of the medicine has unquestionable advantages, but at the same time certain precautions have to be taken into account. We must not give up in our practice the concept of totality and individuality for the election of the homeopathic remedy. This is our guides. In this aspect, homeopathy differs from the practice of standard medicine where symptoms and clinic manifestations are treated, but not the vital imbalance that these cause. Okay, thank you.